really back up and store whatever it is you need to back up. You know, a lot of us carry a lot of really important information, obviously on our phones and tablets. And, you know, after a while, with limited space inside there, you want to keep it somewhere safe. This is basically a bank. It is a bank to store your photographs. It is a bank to store your videos. Whatever important documents or information, you can take them off your phone, put them onto a DataLogixx, and then transfer them anywhere you want, or just keep them for safekeeping. What I love about it is the way that you use it. All the connecting ports are included. See that little X at the bottom of his phone? He's downloading all his photos right into that little bank, and then if he wants to keep them there forever, you can. Or if he wants to move them to his new phone or her new phone, you could do that as well. It is a brilliant, brilliant solution to a problem we all have with the storage on our phones and tablets. I've got 3 available. The 64 gig is $31.99. The best deal for me is the 128 because you only spend $10 more and you get basically double the storage of the 64. Or you can go the Jumbo 256. That one's only $71.99. This is how they look and how they're shaped. And you'll notice there is a separate port on each side. You've obviously got the main USB, and then you've also got the USB-C and the micro USB as well and connected inside there. So it'll fit any phone that's basically on the market today, and all you do is pop it in. It has never been easier. Let me introduce you to our special guest. Lori Leland is standing by on Skype. Lori, this has been so successful and so popular at HSN, and I think with good reason, because we all of us eventually wear out the storage on our phones and tablets and devices, and we need a safe place to be able to not only keep them, but also move them if we want to transfer them. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's a must-have, in my opinion, for every single phone and tablet user out there. I love that you can buy one of the Triple Play Pro and basically back up every single device in your household, your husband's, your kids, your own. It works with phones, tablets, Apple, Android, just about everything out there. And like you said, all the tips are built in. So you're not carrying adapters, you're not carrying cables, cords, wires, you don't need Wi-Fi. And we love DataLogixx as a company. They're an American-based company, and this is a product that is taking the world by storm. So I'm going to show you how to use it. If you have that fixed memory device, especially, you know, the Apple devices that only have so much, and then once you fill it up, you get that horrible message on the screen and it says, oh, sorry, you can't take any more video right now, you're out of room. And then your child is doing something cute or your pets are doing something adorable and you're sitting there trying to figure out what you're willing to delete right in that moment so you can shoot new videos or take new pictures. When you have the Triple Play Pro, it's basically like unlimited storage, and it's the easiest way to save, store, and share all of your pictures, all of your videos, and all of your contacts. So you just pop it right in. I had to tap approve on my Android or on my on my iPhone. It works with everything. And sometimes you have to click approve. So then all I do now is I tap this big green dot right here, and that's going to seek out every single picture, every single video, and all of my contacts and make a safe backup copy right here on the Triple Play Pro. Now, if I want to remove those files from my phone, I can have basically a brand new phone, right? Because now I know I've got that backup copy right here. So it's an easy way for you to back it up. And by the way, guys, this keeps everything in their own neat file folders. So if I am backing up my kid's phone or my husband's phone or our tablets, everything is labeled clearly, and all of those pictures, videos, and contacts are stored together. So it's really, really cool. Now, have you ever lost a phone or dropped a phone or broken a phone or had a phone stolen? I have. And it's devastating because then you're wiped out of all of the pictures that you may have been shooting for years and years and years. With this, you have that backup copy. And the other end of it is a USB, guys. So you take this to any computer, you pop it right in. It works with Mac, it works with PC, works with every single device out there on the market. So you just pop it right in, and then you're going to be able to see all of those files on your computer. You're going to be able to transfer them onto your computer and then clear off your Triple Play Pro if you'd like to, or you can just use this as that storage device. I use it as a photo vault, right, for all of my pictures, and it's tangible. It's in hand. It's not like paying for the cloud every month. A lot of us are trying to cut back on expenses, and I just don't want to have to pay another monthly fee when I can actually have something in my hand. Because personally, I don't know where the cloud is. you know, I don't know if it's safe and secure. Can my information get hacked? What happens if the cloud goes out of business? That happens. I actually had a cloud service that was free, and I got a message the other day, and it said, we're taking all your stuff out of there. You're gonna have to start paying. With DataLogixx, you have it in your hand. And if you're sharing a bunch of files, like when I see you again, Guy, I'm gonna have a bunch of pictures I'm gonna wanna share with you. All you do is pop this into the next person's phone, download the free app, and you can select which pictures and videos you wanna share, and it puts it right on their phone. It's so cool.
Look how easy that is. It's all you do. You take this and you pop it in your phone and you're ready to go. And now remember, all that information is going down into here, and then you can take that information, you can transfer it anywhere. And I agree with Lori. You know what's the problem with the cloud, Lori? It's so far away. And I can't see it. I don't know what, you know, it's regular clouds are far away. So not that you don't trust the cloud, whatever, but it's like, where they just kind of like disappear into air, and then how do I know I'm gonna get it back, and is the cloud safe, all that stuff. I mean, it's almost like putting your money in an imaginary bank. I would be very concerned about that, right? This is a real little bank that actually takes all your invested time and all your invested information, and it saves it. It takes it off your phone, right? And then which clears out the space on your phone. And really, the only reason a lot of us buy new phones is because we're maxing out the storage on our phone. Why do that when you could just take it here and then transfer it anywhere you want? Whether you want to put it on your computer, whether you want to put it on another phone, whether you want to transfer it from a phone to a tablet, whatever you want to do, we make it very, very easy. So those are your three choices. If I'm you, and I have the 128, I would go the 128. If you've got tons and tons of stuff that you're worried about, or you want to use it for multiple phones, you can go ahead and get the 256. This gives you an idea of just how many pictures that you can hold. That smaller one, the 64, actually holds over 15,000 pictures. If you get the 64, it also holds over 6 hours of 4K video. That's a lot of video. A lot of people just have tons and tons and tons of video clips, right? And you're worried you're gonna lose them. If you double up, you see you get exponentially way, way, way more storage. So that's why for the extra 10 bucks, that's where I would go. And actually, most people today are going the 256. Good for you. I mean, well, you know, it's funny, Lori, we don't realize just how many pictures we have, or how much, especially when it comes to little video clips. Little video clips really eat up a lot of storage. You don't think about it when you're doing it, but they really do. When you think about it, you know, a snapshot is one little frame. When you do video clips, obviously that's gonna add up to much more used up space inside your phone. And then you start saying, well, you know, it's almost like when you don't wanna, you know, you got a printer and you don't wanna do a bunch of color photographs because you know you're gonna suck up all the ink. If you had unlimited ink, you would never worry about that. Well, this is unlimited, basically, storage that you can pull off your phone. And a lot of people out there have iPhones. You all know the issue where you buy an iPhone and you wish you had gotten more storage because you're getting the warning that tells you. It happened to me on my second iPhone. You know, when I really started taking a lot of pictures, I was traveling a lot, and it happened very quickly, and I'm like, what? And I would have to delete 5 pictures to take a picture. Delete 5. You gotta say goodbye to all that stuff. You'll never have to do that. It's a bank. It holds your precious memories, all the things that you want, and it keeps them nice and safe.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. It really is so smart. And you make a great point with video. So why do we all take 5-second videos, right? Or 10 seconds of video tops, when we'd really like to take a lot longer in some situations, like kids' birthday parties or sporting events, or they're playing soccer, or they're doing a performance. I mean, stuff is happening all the time that we want to be able to capture, but we're only capturing a little tiny bit of it because we don't have any room on our phones, like you just said. So I want to show you in this free app. So you're going to download the app. Apple, Android, works on just about everything. The USB side, when you want to look at your photos, goes in Mac, PC, and Chromebooks. And again, you can now save all of those memories onto your computer. But take a look at this. There's a little tab right here in the app, and it says use camera. So now I'm using the camera. You can see there's me right there on the screen on my iPhone. I can start taking pictures and videos and shoot video as long as I want, Guy, and it's going to go right onto the DataLogixx.
Oh, that's awesome.
And totally bypassing the memory on my phone altogether. So if I want to shoot 2 hours, I can, because now you're getting all of this storage capacity. So real quick, I just want to remind you, 64 gigabytes is going to save and store for you over 15,000 photographs. and over 6.25 hours of 4K video. Your 128 gigabyte size, like you said, we double it for only $10 more. That's a fantastic value. You're gonna be able to save and store with that one over 30,000 pictures or 12.5 hours of 4K video. And then the big guy, we just launched it recently. It's already been wildly popular.
Yeah.
256 gigabytes. I mean, that's bigger than some computers, right?
Well,
It's over 61,000 photos or 25 hours of 4K video.
We've never, I don't think I've ever sold that one before. We've never had it available, so that's a new size, so you can go ahead and get that. Listen, do yourself a favor, especially as we move through summer and we get into the holiday season. How many of you out there are real limited when you're going, when you're going to shoot all your holiday videos, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to use too much memory. Or what about a wedding, right? You go into a wedding and you're the one that wants to take the movies, and you're like, well, I can only do so much. I don't want to max out my phone. This is a way to be able to do that. And remember, with a brand new HSN credit card, see the one in the middle right there that says $41. That you'll get $40 off. It'll cost you $1.99 plus shipping and handling and tax. All right, use that, get it home. You're going to absolutely love that. The item number again is 07